Welcome, Highlanders, to our ECON002 Introduction to Macroeconomics Canvas course site. When you log into the course site, this is what you should see. Starting off with these recent announcements, right? Anytime I post an announcement on Canvas, the default settings for that announcement to automatically be emailed to your UCR email account. So you should be able to see it there. But anytime you want to check on announcements, just click on announcements. And again, you can see each announcement that I make throughout the quarter. Right. Again, if you want to click on the announcement, you'll be able to read it in its entirety. This is the first one asking you all to submit through a doodle poll, right, your request for office hour, or what I now call student hour times. Right. Again, going back to our home page, if you scroll down on the home page, you're going to see a link to the syllabus, right? This is the basic rules and structure of the class. Below that, you're going to see a link to my goals contract. I'm going to have you fill out your own goals contract as part of your class rules and academic honesty survey for 1 extra credit point. So if you want to see what an example of one looks like, you can check out mine. It's basically setting your goals for this course, some challenges you expect to meet in achieving those goals, and then some ways that you anticipate overcoming those challenges. Right, this is a link to our Zoom student hour sessions. Right, again, every Monday and Wednesday from 2 to 4, as well as every Tuesday and Thursday from 12 to 2. We will be having the Zoom student hours. So if you have any questions, just feel free to pop in during that time. I also have a link to a page here called Inspiration and Positivity. Clicking on that real quick, I'm going to show you that it's just got a bunch of inspirational news stories and video clips. I know that sometimes news seems to be all bad, so I try to provide some stuff that's more uplifting, right? Stuff that's going to hopefully put you in a better mood or better mind space, right? So it starts out with a link to Good News Network, which is actually a website that contains only positive news stories. Going back to our homepage, in addition to the inspiration and positivity page, I also have a link to our class Discord site. This is the official Discord site for the class. If you all want to communicate with one another through Discord, please feel free to do so. Right, I will be checking in every once in a while to make sure that there's no cyberbullying, that everybody's behaving appropriately. Having said that, Discord is probably not the best way to get a hold of me. Just emailing me would be. That said, right, if you do try to contact me on Discord, I will try to get back to you. It's just mostly a way for you all to communicate with one another. Technical support basically has the tech support for from both Canvas and the UC Riverside. So if you need that tech support, you can check out those links there. Sometimes students will tell me that they're having issues with their computer. I'm not real tech savvy myself, but hopefully that tech support can help you. Right, under student resources, if you find yourself at all suffering from any mental health issues this summer session, you can check out any links to these these campus provided resources. And once again, I put my cell phone and email there for you, so if you need to contact me about anything, please feel free to do so. Right, in addition to that, under student opportunities, sometimes I'll get emailed some volunteer opportunities or some internship opportunities, in which case I will always post them here, right? So again, if you have any student opportunities that you'd like me to post here for your fellow students, please feel free to let me know, and I'll be happy to post them here under the student opportunities page, right? So again, please don't spam your classmates with any offers that you'd like to make, right? That's against university policy. But if you do send them to me, then if it looks like a worthwhile opportunity for your fellow classmates, then I'll post it here under student opportunities so students can check them out at their leisure. So that's essentially what our homepage looks like. If you go ahead and scroll on down, you're going to see the teacher information. So that's me. I get my email, both my office and cell phone number. Again, a cell phone is probably the better way to get a hold of me during this asynchronous course. And then our student hours, right? Again, Monday, Wednesday from 2 to 4, Tuesday and Thursday from 12 to 2, or on any day by appointment. Now, where you're going to be spending most of your time this class is in modules. So if you click on modules, you're going to see a module 0, which is our introduction to the course, as well as the first two modules that correspond with week 1 in this class. As you can see, they've kind of already been set up and published for you, right? So just to give you an idea of what the introductory module looks like, right? Every module starts with an overview page that's kind of got a list of steps for completing the module. Here in the introductory module, those steps include reading the syllabus and the goals contract, watching the introductory video, right? Completing the Tell Me About Yourself survey, complete the class rules and academic honesty survey for 1 extra credit point, And then if you like, you can introduce yourself to the rest of the class on the meet and greet discussion board. Now, once you click on the overview, all you gotta do is click next, and it'll take you right to the next step. So the next step here was to read the syllabus, and as you can see, it's going to take you right to that syllabus. This is the same syllabus that we are linked to on that Canvas homepage. Click next again, it's going to take you right to that goals contract. So it's fairly simple to navigate through this particular course. All you gotta do is just keep clicking next from the very beginning of that overview page. If you click next again, it's going to take you right to, again, our introductory video. I highly recommend watching this video as it's going to tell you everything you need to know about succeeding in this course. Click next again, and it's going to take you to that Tell Me About Yourself survey. You can either start or resume that survey as you see fit, right? Click next again, it's going to take you right to that class rules and academic honesty survey. Again, complete that for 1 extra credit point. Click next again, it's going to take you right to that meet and greet discussion board. Now, if you click next again, it's going to take you to the beginning of module 1. But just to show you, anytime that you want to go right to a particular step in the module, right, you can click on it right from here. So if you're, let's say you already read the syllabus and goals contract, you had to take a break, come back, start with introduction to the class, you can click right on that, and it'll take you right to that particular step in this module. Right, so again, all this stuff is available for you at your fingertips. Pretty easy to navigate through this class. Now, your first learning module here is at the beginning of week 1 or chapter 1, right? Just click on, again, the overview for the module, and it's going to tell you the steps for the module, right? And that includes watching the lecture videos, and each lecture video has a timestamp saying how long these lecture videos are. I always try to break them up into fairly small increments so they're pretty digestible. For each lecture video, I also have the PowerPoint and PDF slides available, right? They're the same slides, just available in both PowerPoint and PDF format to make them more accessible for anybody who needs both formats, right? Same thing, step 2, you can watch the discussion session video. If you'd like to take notes on these slides while watching the video, you can print them out. Again, they're available in PowerPoint and PDF format. Right. And then you've got the discussion session module 1 assignment that you're going to complete after watching that discussion session video. Right. Again, it's going to be worth 5 points. You got 2 attempts at it. The highest score is the one that counts. All that is available here in this description. Right. And then you've got practice questions and course book questions for each module. Practice questions are questions that I came up with, right, that are going to help you practice the material before you get to that quiz or exam. If you scroll past the actual questions, you're going to see an answer. You're going to see the answer key with an explanation for why the right answer is indeed the right answer. Course book questions come from your publisher's test bank. And it's important that you practice both because the quizzes and exams come from both questions I've come up with and questions that I've copied from the test bank. Right. Now, after you go through those, another optional step is to watch the weekly review session video. Right. This is going to basically cover that particular module. Right. So if you want a down and dirty review on module 1, again, you can just watch the video. Again, I have the slides available so that you can take notes using them in both PowerPoint and PDF format. And the last step for most modules is to complete the module quiz. So once again, if you just click next, it's going to take you right to that first lecture video. Give it a second to pop up, right? And then again, you can just start playing this video and completing it at your leisure. Now, with that in mind, right, I do want you to understand that as you're watching this video, every once in a while you're going to get to these knowledge review questions. The question is going to pop up. You're going to answer the question, and then you're going to continue on with the video. These questions do not count for any credit. They're just to make the video a little bit more interactive, engage you in some active learning, test your understanding, make sure you understand what's going on in that particular video. And then also, it will show up in your grade book, not to count towards your total grade, but just so you can keep track of which videos you've watched. So if you see like a check mark or a 1 for that video, it indicates that you have watched that particular video and answered that knowledge review question. Click next again, it's going to take you to that next lecture video, right? So again, go ahead and watch that video and complete the questions as you see fit, right? So again, step 1 is to watch these lecture videos. Right. Again, as you're looking at the video, it's going to have the learning objectives up there for you so that you can see what you're supposed to be getting out of that particular video. Oops. Keep on clicking next, and again, you're going to get through all 5 of these particular videos here that comprise step 1 of this activity. Again, each one comes with those learning objectives there at the top. Now, once you have watched all the lecture videos, again, you click next again. It's going to take you to that discussion section video, so you'll be able to watch that, right? And after watching that, it's going to take you right to that discussion session activity, right, where you can complete your discussion section activity, right, immediately after watching that video. And this is 5 multiple choice questions again. 2 attempts, the highest score is the one that sticks, right? And this is based on what you learned in that video. Now, again, you should be registered for a discussion section with a teaching assistant that meets that certain day and time. You never have to meet with your teaching assistant during that day or time if you are, if again, you understand what's going on in the video and you're able to complete this activity without any problems. The only time you ever have to go to those sessions is if you want to ask your TA some questions about the video or this assignment. All this is explained in that introductory video, so just make sure you watch that, right, for more details. But again, everything in this class can be completed asynchronously according to your own pace. Again, if you click next, it's going to take you to those practice questions. If you scroll past all the questions, then you're going to get to the answer key with, again, explanations for why the right answer is the right answer. Once you're done practicing on those practice questions, you can practice using these coursebook questions. Again, these actually come from your publisher's test bank. Right now, again, when you scroll past the questions, you will see the right answer, but they do not provide an explanation for why the right answer is indeed right. But if you're confused about that, then just come by my student hours and I'll be happy to help you. Next, again, it's going to take you right to that review session video. Right, so again, this is just a quick review of the material. Right, most of these review session videos are between about 20 and 30 minutes in length. As you can see, you've got quite a few of these knowledge review questions just to make the video a little bit more interactive. This is more of a quick review of the chapter. If there's anything from that chapter you didn't understand from those lecture videos. Click next again, it's going to take you right to that module quiz, which again is usually the end of that particular module, right? And that's how these modules work. Once again, the easiest, most simple way is just to click on the overview and then keep clicking next. But if anytime you have to leave and come back, if you go to the modules page, you can click right on each step from this modules page and pick up where you left off. Right. So hopefully that's going to make things pretty easy to navigate for you. As you can see, I have the first 2 modules, which are available here for week 1 already up. Right. As soon as we start getting a little bit through week 1, I will post the modules for week 2. So I always post them about a week in advance of when things are due. So you're always going to have time to complete these assignments, right? For example, module 3, those assignments are going to be due during Thursday of week 2. So I'll make sure those are posted by Thursday of week 1, if not a little bit earlier, just to give you some extra time to complete those assignments, right, according to your busy schedule, right? Again, go to the home page if you need links to the student hours, or if you need to look up my personal information, or again, if you want to access any of these other resources. I hope you enjoy the class this summer session. I've tried to make it as easy to follow and as organized as possible, but if there's anything I can do to help you or improve your learning experience, just let me know and I'll be happy to help you out. That's it for now. Just let me know if you need anything. Until then, stay safe and healthy. Take care.